Tindahan ng Moses. Magaling daw kung sabihin natin kung Petro sa listahan ng bro. Listahan sa bro.
Hoekom bring jy hom na Katos toe spesifiek?
Maar specifiek als ik niet was prima. Tegen met stukken, dat is iets voor.
En dink jy ons verriers werk goed? Werk hulle mooi? En hoe gereeld werk jy in Christie? Elke dag? En dan hou sy skoene vir 3 weke?
That was Adriano and Christy. He actually had a very bad case of choke a while back and made a full recovery after visiting the Blue Cross Veterinary Clinic in Newlands. Hello everyone, Karen and Marika here from Cart Horse Protection Association, and you're watching Coffee with Cart Horse. And thank you so much for tuning in. Please turn those likes and shares into rands and cents. No donation is ever too small or too big. We would like to give a shout out to Adele and Alison for always watching, and thank you to Anna for turning her likes and shares into donating 500 Rand a month to us. Thanks so much. Folks, today's episode is sponsored by Top Inc. Thank you so much, Dimitri, for sponsoring our second show and for supporting our work. Top Inc is your one-stop shop for all your printing requirements. There is nothing that they can't print. If you wish to sponsor an episode, please contact me on the email below. Thank you. Today's lineup, we will continue to talk about our approach to proper foot care, interview Marlon Pienaar, one of our farriers, foal slippers, and an update on the procedure called regenesis for those horses suffering from lameness. Folks, we heavily subsidize our first-class farrier services and only charge 100 Rand for a set of shoes. Farriers can charge from 500 to 1,500 every 6 to 8 weeks. The working cart horses need shoes every 2 weeks. Take a look at these shoes. You can cut through a tomato. Oh, I forgot the tomato, but they are so very sharp. This is a shoe that we put on. You can see it's very thick. And this is what it looks like after 2 weeks of being on the road. I hope you can see how thin that is. Very, very thin. Here's another one I can show you. You definitely can cut a tomato with that. And that's what it looks like. And we just thought we would show you how tiny is this one. Folks, we don't use them on our horses. This is more or less for a Shetland pony. But this is absolutely just too adorable compared to our other big horses. And these are the nails that we use, if you can see, to put the shoes on. And as I said last week, at our stock take, every single nail is accounted for. Your much needed donations also go towards the shoes project, which costs us over 300,000 Rand a year. Dare I say it again, no hoof, no horse. Marlon, one of our farriers, was trained by our head farrier, Ashley Dealman, who last week helped Golden Boy with corrective shoeing. Here's Marlon.
Hi everyone, this is Marlon, one of our farriers, and we're going to interview him today on the challenges and his experiences that he has at Cart Horse. Marlon?
Hi everyone.
You've grown up with horses since you were small.
Yeah, Karen, I did, yeah. And it wasn't grew up with horses, and I didn't like horses all my time. And, I started to know this place, Cart Horse.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. How did you decide to become a farrier?
Yeah, I did see the great job they do and how they work with the owners, and not just the owners but the animals as well. The horses do actually benefit quite a lot out of there, and the owners as well. They can feed their family also. And I think to myself that is actually one of the main jobs I would like to do, especially not just to help the horse, but help the horse actually to help his owner as well. Yeah.
Yes. And what do you find your biggest frustrations are working as a farrier?
I think as a farrier, one of my biggest frustrations is during winter because the hoofs is getting softer. Especially when it's the rainy days, the hoofs getting softer. So if the hoofs are weak, the shoe don't actually last quite long on the hoofs. And the shoe easily off because it's soft, the hoofs are soft.
So do you have to shoe them more often than 2 weeks?
Yeah, like not all of them, but
some
frequently. Of them. Yeah, and the other thing is also the areas where they stay and the roads are flooded with water. And the hoofs break out and you have chips and cracks in the hoofs. And by the time they get here for a reset or to put a new set on, it's quite difficult like this. You sew them again because they are broken out or damaged and there's cracks in them.
But you are able to fix
like
with your skills that you've learned from Ashley.
With the beautiful skills I've learned, I am able to help them and support them and shoe them.
Amazing. And then how many horses do you actually shoe a day? Because we've got the static clinic and we've got the mobile clinic outside. And it's backbreaking work on a daily basis.
Yeah, like I think I have added up sometime or someday we added up. I can go up to
15 horses a day.
Because sometimes we have 7 in here, 7 on the outside, so it can be 15 to 10 horses a day.
It's a lot. And do you have back braces to help you?
Yeah, Cartos Protection Association did provide us with back braces and all the safety equipment.
And then, what do you think? What is your hardest part of the job?
My hardest part of the job. Sometimes we get difficult horses and you want to do a good job or an excellent job and the horse is not well trained to stand for a barrier or he's too young or so you put the shoes on just to protect his horse, but you can do better if you would have stayed still or was calm.
But isn't it advisable that younger horses, the owners should actually touch their feet, pick up their feet, and sort of train them and be sensitized, and some of them actually don't.
Some of them don't, they don't train their horses, so they bring the horses in here. He's 3 years old, so you guys must,
no idea. It's not comfortable because, as Marika mentioned, horses are flight animals, so when you pick up their feet, they feel restricted and they can't, if something happens, get out. And
you are 100% correct, and that's why they don't lions, they stand mostly because of pain and so on.
Marlon, thank you so very much. We so appreciate your time today. We know you've got a busy day and good luck going out to the mobile clinic today.
So thank you.
Thanks, Marlon.
Oh, that was a wonderful interview with Marlon. He is so incredibly dedicated and committed to his work. Folks, as much as we try to educate the cart horse owners, most of them do listen, but some of them don't. But educating is never, ever ending. When a foal is born, their hooves are covered in a rubbery layer known as a capsule. The soft hooves of a foal protect, the uterus of the mare from any sharp edges during pregnancy and during birth. You have to be quite quick to snap a picture of the foal's slippers as they begin to dry out and wear away the minute they make contact with the air. During the foal's first venture across the ground, the soft hoof capsules are worn down to meet the level sole, revealing the hooves we are used to seeing. How amazing is that? I didn't know that. Marika actually told me about the foal slippers. Very cool. As you can see, our next slide, this is our new annual budget for 2023. As fundraisers, we have monthly targets to meet, making sure the costs of looking after the hard-working cart horses on the Cape Flats are met. So please donate. We don't ever want to be short of any funds in any of these very, very important projects that we do.
If you've just joined us, you are watching Coffee with Cart Horse, and we welcome you on all our social platforms, including Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. So if you have friends on any of these social platforms, please send them our way every second Tuesday at 3 o'clock. So we are on here to tell you where exactly all your donations go. And this month we are focusing on shoes. And for just 140 Rand, you can make sure that 2 horses get 4 shoes, or that 1 horse gets shod twice in the month. As we said, cart horses actually need shoes every 2 weeks because they run them to blades, as Karen showed you. So for just 140 Rand, you can provide 2 full sets of shoes to a horse.
Llewellyn gave us a call to say that Mojo had cracked his hoof and he was very, very concerned about him. Marlon went out to their home in Freedom Farm to have a look. When a horse stands on his foot, the hoof expands, and this needed to be corrected so that the crack would not deepen any further. So Marlon fitted a round shoe to prevent the expansion, and Mojo was not allowed to work for 2 months. Llewellyn listened to our advice we gave him, and we in turn helped him feed Mojo, as Mojo couldn't work to earn his keep. How amazing is that round shoe on the foot? And Mojo made a full recovery and he's back on the road, happy and healthy. Well done, Marlon.
Julius, wie moet allemaal Bluetooth reboot doen? The ones that Sarah Genesis. Sarah Genesis are getting Backfire. I'm sure that's Popline. Yeah, Popline or Genesis. Abbas, Moscow. And Prince.
So this is Black's blood. Wow.
That's when they should be dark and fires. Okay. But he's okay with injection. He's okay with injections. Ja, maar dat is baie moeilijk. Ik kan niet nadenken. Doe lekker hier.
Fire is not called fire for nothing.
Exactly. Wow, that was an amazing procedure to watch. And as I mentioned, 8 horses went for this procedure as they were suffering from lameness. One day they were fine, the next day not. And for several horses, the procedure has actually been a great success. And lameness is a thing of the past. Once again, folks, we do not charge the carties for these incredible benefits we are able to offer them. Thank you once again to Top Inc. for for sponsoring this program. You can find them at their beautiful offices at 151 Campground Road, Claremont, where a delicious cup of cappuccino will be waiting for you, made by their very own barista, while all your printing needs are discussed by their professional staff. If you have missed any of our interesting episodes, you can still access them on our Facebook and YouTube channels. There is something for everyone, and you can see firsthand where your much needed donations are going to. Thank you once again, Top Inc. We really appreciate you sponsoring our second episode. And before we go, we would like to say a very, very happy birthday to our Chief Inspector, Diana Tritter, who celebrates her birthday today. We love you, Diana.
Happy
See you
birthday,
again. See you again on the 1st of June. Be safe and take care.